What's up, it's Chris Young. Let me set the mood for you. You'll never find, as long as you live, a love quite like mine. Okay, enough of that. But seriously, having the option in a couple's RV to dim the lights, set the mood for that romantic getaway is a pretty sweet add-on when you're talking about an RV. And this is the Salem Cruise Lite 24RLXL. Now, this thing's 5,000, roughly 5,100 pounds dry, 28 feet 11 inches. And it is a couple's coach. Since it is the Salem Cruise Lite floor plan, you're going to have a ton of options and a ton of organization inside this bad boy. Let's start right here in the rear, where you have the Jackknife Sofa with the removable armrest, which quite frankly, if you sleep on your side, also doubles as a pillow because you got to put your arm underneath it. I like that. But that's me, and I'm extremely weird. Windows on both sides, as well as a large panoramic window with my side balance and my decorative top balance. Some people like the balances, some people don't. Me, I like them because of the shades. You got to have a way to keep the shades in place, right? And these actually have the white backer on them, so that'll help keep your RV a little bit cooler too. But let me know what you think in the comments down below about valances. Is it dated? Some manufacturers are moving away from it and putting in square windows. What do you like? Tell me. I'll tell you what I like. Not one, but two storage bins just in this couch alone. Now, you can put these into pass-through storage. You can keep them in the garage because you still have door storage with a magnetic clasp underneath your Jackknife Sofa. Pretty sweet. Not to mention that you got nightstands or end tables, depending on if you're sitting or sleeping, on both sides of this bad boy with USB-C and A charging, as well as 110 on both sides, and side opening storage up top. Solid wood construction. I got the matte black pulls. If you're not going to do strut supported storage for the top opening, give me side opening. Because holding a door and loading something is not fun, at least to me. Got your access point right here in the rear, right where your command panel is. Now, you'll notice on this, you do have a few options. Up top is going to be your 30 amp solar charge controller because you do come with a 200 watt solar panel on this one. Helps with keeping that battery charged, but you can always upgrade it if you need more power. Got your command panel right here to run out your awning and your slide, as well as check your tanks. And on this one, you got a 40 gallon fresh, 30 gray, 40 black. So 40, 30, 40 on there. Tankless water heater and your light and dimmer switch. You'll never find. Yeah, Ryan's telling me to wrap that up. Right into our kitchen. Thermoform pressed surface countertop right here in our modified L. The only thing I don't like about this, I got my coffee station, GFC outlet, that's great. Backsplash window, frosted glass inlay, storage, microwave, flush 3-burner cooktop, 16-inch oven. That's pretty sweet. I like to prep, and when I prep, I need space. I like to move out. You do have a cutting board cover for this that does give you some additional space, but having the modified L where you got the coffee station back here, unless I'm going to go over here and do some prep. Oh, okay. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I like it. It's only 28 feet 11 inches too, so we got to keep that in mind. We got a high output AC that's ducted with the quick cool dumps on both sides, plus the filters. You got your 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt Furry fridge. Freezer combo that is the acrylic front. Plus you got the furnace. The ducts are going to be in the cabinetry, which means you're not going to have soft spots in your floor. But I got storage space over here. I got solid wood, full extension drawers. The prep space. Yeah, and the sprayer handle. That's sweet. It's just the prep space. I mean, maybe since it's a couples coach and I've been prepping for a family for so long, maybe I'm just out of the loop. Over here on the off-camp side, in your slide, a few things about this. This is a U-shaped dinette. So even though the 24RLXL is a couples coach, you could sleep 4, 5 in this, but with the Dinette, you actually get more sleeping space, less sitting space, which to me means this is better for a couple. Because if you take a look at where I'm sitting now, I'm 6'2", 225 pounds, and I got good room over here. But if I try to pivot and sit right here, I think I just come back over here to this spot. So, great for kids, great for sleeping, awesome for dogs too. Dinettes are great if you have a couple of dogs that you're bringing with you because you love going outdoors with them. It's on the elevated slide too, which I'm not a fan of because of you're probably way less clumsy than I am, so you understand that why. But this is the Versa Lounge system. So you're gonna have, instead of like lots of big cushions, you're gonna have smaller cushions, and this is a convertible space. So if you do need to kind of, just remove some stuff, you can do so with the cushions. Get those out the way. Then you got, maybe even storage spots or whatever. But because it is a Salem, you also gonna have the storage bins in there too. Sweet, right? So for people who have OCD and are like, we got to keep the games in one bin, we got to keep the cartons of bread in another bin, and then we got to keep the socks and flip-flops in another. Dude, this is your jam right here. Entertainment center leading you to the pass-through bathroom, which is separated. I'll talk about that here in a minute. Got your Coleman mic ACs for your Whisper Quiet AC controls right there. Component, sound bar. Hello. Got your boosted satellite and cable, and you are prepped for the King Wi-Fi extension in here. I would get that because if you are going off the grid, you need cell signal, you need internet, go ahead and get the boosted stuff, man. It's a great service. It comes in handy. Plus, you have a mirrored front fireplace on this one. You already have a high output furnace, but having that, you get about another 5,000 BTUs of heat. It's an electric blower, does a really good job of knocking the chill off the air. Now, even though the 24RLXL is a couples coach, follow me on this one. If you do have kids, dogs, friends, family, whatever, you need separation of space. Having a pass-through bathroom before getting to the primary is awesome. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Because if people are out there making noise, or worse, you're asleep in the primary, you got somebody sleeping on that oversized Dinette, they got to use a bathroom. You don't want them waking you up, and vice versa if you need to use a bathroom. So you come into the pass-through bathroom of the 24RLXL and check out the space that you got in this thing. High-rise plastic bowl with the foot flush. I could literally kick out on this thing and my feet will barely reach the cabinetry there. You got plenty of room in here. Press surface countertop over here, vanity sink, as well as mirrored medicine cabinet. I like that. It's kind of the old school. Got your GFCI outlet, linen storage. Where's my toilet paper roll holder here? I guess you could just get one of those toilet paper stands, or maybe even put one like right there. But your shower with this herringbone pattern even gives you more space because of the curved bar up top, allowing you to have more room. So skylight gives me additional headroom. I got my controls. I like the herringbone pattern. I got my notch for my soaps right there. And the shower curtain, which is on a roller, is antimicrobial. As long as you dry it off, should last you a pretty good while. Should last you a pretty good while. Don't you do that again. Now, but the best part to me of the 24RLXL is what I'm gonna show you right now. Another solid pocket door separating the primary bedroom from the pass-through bathroom. Okay, Ryan, do the thing. Tell me that ain't cool, man. You got a versatile king-size bed in your couple's retreat, set the mood, getaway coach. You can't beat that, man, because it is a king-size bed. Plus, you have cubby storage over here, so if you got a CPAP machine, cell phones, books, whatever you need, what you got up in here? You got a 110 outlet. You got a 110 outlet, but you also got storage. USB-C and A charging on both sides over here to go along with your 110. But the size of the windows and the fact that they actually gave us curtains, this I am a fan of. We have curtains in our home. We have large windows in our home. Why not have it in our home away from home? And I know what you're saying, well, Chris, that's not a lot of ward storage. The folks at Forest River thought about that because they also gave you a ward closet. They're checking the boxes, man. The Salem Cruise Lite 24RLXL, 5,100 pounds. It's 5,063 if you're splitting hairs. 5,100 pounds, 28 feet, 11 inches. What does that mean? You might not have to upgrade your tow vehicle to be able to pull it. But we'll talk about that a little bit more on the outside, along with the construction. So let's head out there now. I really like that Versatilt king bed. I mean, you'll never find as long as you live. Think about it. You got all that space, Versatilt bed up there, Versa lounge, Versa Jackknife Sofa, storage bins. This could be pretty much just everything you need all packed in one. But right up front of your Salem Cruise Lite, now remember, this is the 24RLXL. So this is the platinum, meaning that you do get the fiberglass exterior. So up front, you're gonna get power tongue jack, twin 20-pound LP tanks, battery box right here, but also battery disconnect located on the frame, which is awesome because you're set up for that 200-watt solar panel up top. Great spot to disconnect the battery, but still allow that solar to go ahead and trickle charge your battery. Solid 10-inch frame on this one, which is, welded, really good support for this coach. Underneath, you have the accessibility on this one. What is that? It's panels that act as the enclosure for your underbelly. So if you need to access one of the tanks or get in there, check some of the PEX piping, whatever it may be, you don't have to take off the whole entire underbelly. You can take off panel at a time. Fiberglass, like I mentioned, sealed safety windows all the way around. You got the 16-foot awning with the LED light switch, and you got magnetic anti-slam luggage doors on here with the finished off pass-through storage. Oh, you'll never, we must have a prankster in here. I wonder who wrote that. Anyway, you'll also notice that right here, this is that Versatilt bed. You do have like a little hamper situation that was beside it, but finished off pass-through storage. Right here is the timber core, because the original Salems are aluminum sided with wood construction, that 16-inch on center wood studs. The Platinums upgrade you to the fiberglass, so you do get a little bit better insulation, but you still have the timber core construction. But still, it's only 5,100 pounds. Quick drop stab jacks, low point drains right here. Got your cable connection and power if you want to set up some outside entertainment to go with your blue backlit marine grade external speakers. The back of your 60K tankless water heater right here, freshwater fill for your 40-gallon fresh tank, and you do have the steel rims right there on that extra wide berth, those Dexter Easy Lube axles, giving this a pretty smooth tow while going down the road. 28 feet, 11 inches, solid step over steps, rear quick drop stab jack. What is the quick drop? Get like the hand crank, or I wouldn't use an impact driver. Some people do. The manufacturer says don't, but literally you just turn it and the jack just drops. 4x4 sewer hose storage there. Backup ladder and backup camera prep. Arch ceilings with the rain nozzles to help keep the weather off of you and your slides. Cable plug right here. Insulated slide, which it's insulated all the way around, including the floor. 30 amp power there. And your main terminations, AKA your dumps. Now remember, your fresh tank on this is 40. You got a 40, 30, 40 combo. 40 fresh, 30 gray, 40 black. Black tank flush, city water connection. Other side of your pass-through storage, which by the way, on the campsite is dry erase. So if you got those storage bins, getting everything organized, you can actually leave notes on the dry erase board. Hey, these are the dirty laundry, don't use, whatever. Or gone fishing, be back in a bit if you need to leave notes. I love that. Info panels right here as well, letting you know how much does this coach weigh as far as the gross. I always talk about the unloaded weight, which is 5,100 pounds, 5,063. The gross is going to be 7,592, so 7,600 pounds. What does that mean? Well, that's the storage capacity, the weights for the tanks. You never want to travel with full tanks, but that's just the difference between the two. So you take that information to your specialist at Camping World and say, hey, what does it mean? Here's what I need to tow. Here's where we're going to go camping. Here's how many people I need to sleep. But for a couples coach, that's lightweight, 5,100 pounds dry, 28 feet, 11 inches, 29 feet. That gets you in the sweet spot for state parks too. And the versatility that's in there, the pass-through bathroom, the separation of space. So if you got the friends or the kids with you, just an all-around pretty sweet combo. I gotta say, I like it. Let me know down below though, what do you think? What'd you like, what'd you not like? Where would you take it? Would you change anything about it? Do you like the Versa King bed or the storage beds? I just love your comments, so please drop them down there for me. And click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do this, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Thank you for joining me for the Salem Cruise Lite 24RLXL. And if you want something a little bit different, I got an idea I think you might like. I'll link it down below, and I'll see you soon.